All right. Hi, Rob. We're at Bimmerfest 2019 today, and with me I have Rob Harper. So, Rob, how are you doing thus far?
Really good, really good. So far it's been a heck of a lot of a challenge to learn a new track, but we're moving along good. The equipment's working well, so we're very helpful.
Awesome, awesome. So, do you have any issues?
Yes, not as many as we've had in the past, so it's almost a moot point to even talk about the issues at this point. We're very thrilled that we're on the track. We've managed to get all of our practice sessions in. We got our warm-ups, we got our qualifying in. We're challenging, we're struggling with weight right now. A little bit of a challenge to stay under the minimum, but we're adding some weight now, adding some more gas, and it's about management at this point, so we hope to do well and hope to not get disqualified.
How was qualifying today?
Qualifying was good. Probably not as good as yesterday. We're dealing with a little bit of weather conditions, and we're trying different settings at the moment. And with those settings comes, new times and new handling and new characteristics of the car. So we're trying to iron those out at the point. And I think that the qualifying, we're within maybe a half a second of the guy who qualified on pole. So we'll be in the number 2 position, and I believe we'll do well once we get the race under well.
All right, sounds awesome. So it's overcast today, it's a little chilly, and it's rain in the forecast. So what do you expect to happen at the race today?
I'm hoping for no chaos, number one, from any drivers. It's going to be a challenge. I have a feeling it's going to be a decision of do we use rain tires or slicks leading right up to the race. So we're prepared to do a quick tire change. If it starts raining in the middle of that race, all bets are off. Who knows what's going to happen? This is a high-speed track, 160 miles per hour going into turn 1 on that roval, and I'll tell you, I don't want any slick conditions, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping the weather will either hold out or just rain now so we can make a decision on the tires.
Yeah, right? All right, so tell me about your car. It's a Corvette Z06.
Yeah, a 2001 Corvette Z06. I bought it relatively stock, had some modifications to it.
Some?
Yeah, just some. But nothing close to what it needed to be to qualify for sanctioning racing. So Life's Good Racing helped out quite a bit in building the car. It's a new build. We're only 9 months into the build. We've owned the car for a little over a year, but we're adding new parts every week, it seems. So there's always that challenge of just the modifications of finding out how that's good or bad, or the challenge is there. But overall, it's how old a car? Over 15 years. It's an amazing thing when old technology can keep up with some of this new technology, and I wouldn't change anything. It gets a lot of attention, and I was happy to pick a Corvette Z06 for $15,000.
That's amazing. So why a Corvette?
It's kind of that American thing. Obviously, there's a lot of BMWs out there, the Porsche P cars, and they always do amazing. But I've always had a little bit of affection for, the American cars. I owned 4 Camaros. That's my first Corvette. It's a challenge to fit in it, but at the end of the day, carrying the American flag.
All right, awesome. So what got you started in racing?
Car racing, it's an interesting thing. So I started off early 20s racing professional AMA motocross. So I was doing what is now called the Monster Energy Supercross series. I was doing that back at a young age and the outdoor motocross stuff, and I was always just this addict for adrenaline. So I like to go fast, I like to fly in the air. It's defining all those laws. Body broke down after several years of doing that, a decade and a half of racing professional motocross. So I needed something to kind of fill the void. And one day I was told, hey, why don't you put that car on the track? Owned a Camaro, took it out on a HPD track day, and I fell in love. 3 months later, I owned a race car.
Oh, wow. All right, amazing. Thanks for sharing. So talk a little bit about what motivated you and what keeps you going.
The motivation really is much what I just mentioned. It's kind of a personal drive for me. As I get a little older, and I'm not going to say my age, but I'm telling you, I'm near that half-century point. I think we have this tendency to kind of go into a lull and, give away some of our livelihood. And it's my goal to just stay as young as possible for as long as possible. So that really becomes my motivating goal. I like to win. I like to be fast. But really, at the end of the day, I really enjoy the camaraderie, hanging out with people. There's nothing better in the world. It's fun to bring family out here. It's fun to spend the night and hang out with the fellas. We're all working together as a team. You know, sometimes you'll see up to 10, 15 guys in our pits, all with the goal of improving and helping the driver to attain their goals and ultimately serving the team goals. So that's really what drives me.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much and good luck on the race today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.